I will solve the physics problems of the ATC exam 2021. So let's start. The first question asks, which of the following is a vector quantity? So we have to look at the units. As you can see, the first option, kg, is a unit of mass. Mass is a scalar quantity, and 40 degrees is just pure number which has no dimension. So it is also a scalar quantity. And coulomb is the unit of charge, which is also a scalar. So option C is correct because meter per second square is the dimension of acceleration. So as we know, the acceleration is a vector quantity. So option C is the correct answer. So in the second question, we need to find out the wavelength range for the frequency range 6 MHz to 10 MHz. So as we know that the wavelength times the frequency is the speed of the wave. Since the wave is an electromagnetic wave, c is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So lambda is c by nu. So for 6 megahertz, lambda would be 3 10 to the 8 divided by 6 into mega means 10 to the 6. So as you can see, half into 10 to the 2, that is 0.5 into 100, which means 50 meters. So we don't have to carry out the frequency for 10 megahertz because there is only one option with 50 meters. Now before going to the third question, let's define what is a collinear vector mean. So collinear vector by definition are those vectors that are parallel to a particular line. Suppose this is a line, and so these vectors are collinear vectors, and these vectors are also collinear vectors. It doesn't matter with the direction, doesn't matter with the magnitude. So in the following options, option C is correct because A and minus A, they are anti-parallel to each other, but they are along the same line. So the only option that is true is option C. So for question 4, the given two vectors A and B, and there is another vector C. So we have to find out gamma such that A plus gamma B is perpendicular to C. So basically we have to take A plus gamma B dot product with C. So to calculate A plus gamma B, we can neglect the k component of the sum because C vector has no k component. That can save some time. So if we look at it, this is 2 minus gamma plus j, 2 plus 2 gamma. This whole thing is dotted with 3i plus j. So 2 minus gamma into 3 plus 2 plus 2 gamma into 1, that is 0 because they are perpendicular. That means 3 into 2 is 6 plus 2, that is 8 minus 3 gamma plus 2 gamma. So minus gamma is 0. So gamma is 8. For question 5, there is a given relation that vector A plus vector B dotted with vector A minus vector B is 8, and modulus of vector A is 8 times modulus of vector B. We need to find out what is the magnitude of A and B. If you look at the equation, there are 3 options with the same value of B, and the options with A are different. So it is better to find out what is the value of A first. So using the relation, we know A square minus B square is 8, and we will replace B square by A square by 64 into 8, that implies 63. A square is 8 into 64, so A is square root of 8 into 64 by 63, which is square root of 8 is 2 root 2, square root of 64 is 8, square root of 63 is 3 root 7, so the answer is 16 root 2 by 3 root 7. Only one option matches with the answer, so option is A.